I probably shouldn't be wearing a green shirt today. Streaming. We all mostly do it anyway. And it's more than likely how you probably found my channel, because we do nothing but just talk all about streaming and stuff like that. But today I really want to address one of the big elephants in the room when it comes to streaming, which is just streaming on YouTube in general. So as we all know, streaming on YouTube isn't half as good, at least anyway, in terms of feature set compared to Twitch. But today I'm gonna go through my favorite tools with you guys and how I stream on YouTube. By the way, we do stream on this YouTube channel too. It's kind of sporadic, there's no set schedule, so make sure you hit subscribe. Tap that little bell icon there too. Make sure you join in and you can ask me any questions live. One of the most important things you can do as a streamer is to tell your follow base, your fan base, your yurt squad, whatever you call your community, is to get them notified that you're actually streaming. Now, yes, they can subscribe and hit the bell icon and everything like that. It's also good to have community discords, and that's where this first one is going to come into play. There's a lot of Discord notification bots out there for Twitch. You have anything and everything. Almost most popular all-in-one Discord bots have some sort of live notification for Twitch, whereas it's not quite the same as on YouTube, and a lot of them are kind of based around YouTube videos rather than YouTube live streams. So if you're trying to use one of these bots and you wanted to announce you're live, it's not going to announce it until you're not live anymore and the video is live, as long as you don't unlist your live streams once they're finished. And the best tool I've found to be able to send exact live notifications and upload notifications to my Discord channels, it's really my favorite bot on Discord of all time, and that's CouchBot. I'm sure you've heard about me talk about CouchBot in the past, but I'm going to keep it quite brief here. They've been a long supporter of the channel, so big up to you, Matt, if you're watching. Appreciate you. Basically, what it allows you to do is to have separate go live and upload notifications, so you can add specific roles for them, you can have a different layout, you can put them into different channels, everything at all. They're completely separate notifications, as they should be. Not a whole lot of Discord bots do that, so that definitely gets a tick in my book. Of course, then as well, CouchBot does have all the other stuff that it has available, so it can do your welcome messages, role reactions, everything like that. The one caveat is that there is no free tier, so it is a paid bot, but it is the best $3 a month you'll ever spend. It goes without saying that I love StreamerBot, and StreamerBot has made just streaming in general so much better. You can trigger any type of thing that you want to happen with any type of event on a specific platform. That specific platform was Twitch. That was until StreamerBot 1.8. With the new update to StreamerBot 1.8, you're going to be able to access your YouTube channel too. So you can tie in all these different types of events and alerts into StreamerBot for your YouTube channel. So you can set up something like chat commands, you can have your chat timers, everything like that, all through StreamerBot. If you've never used StreamerBot before, I highly recommend checking up there and checking out one of my videos on it. The scope of just alerts on YouTube isn't really quite the best, and it's not because of any specific tools not doing it due diligence. It actually does just come down to how the YouTube alerts work. So if someone subscribes to your channel, you won't get an alert if they don't have their subscription set to public, by the way, which isn't the default. And it can also take up to 48 hours for it to appear. So with that, something like a subscribe alert, the same way like a follow alert on Twitch, it just doesn't really work. But that doesn't mean that you can't have some great interactivity on your YouTube streams. Now, hopefully that whole subscribe thing will be something that they're going to fix, but it does give me the perfect segue into our next spot, which is Gezels, which I'm not going to be completely biased. I am the co-founder of Gezels. And what we're after designing is an extension with StreamerBot that will give you channel points just like you do on Twitch, exactly the same on YouTube. All your viewers have to do is download a Chrome extension, and all the streamer has to do is just follow our very short wiki. Anybody could get set up with it within 5 minutes. Let's say you do want to try something different though, and you want to maybe start looking at other options other than OBS, and that's where PolyPop comes in. PolyPop has a direct integration with YouTube, so you can set up these types of alerts too. The main difference between PolyPop and OBS is that PolyPop is basically 3D, whereas OBS is pretty standard 2D. Yes, there are plugins that you can use for OBS to help give your sources some 3D effects, but it's not actually 3D and it's just manipulating it. Whereas PolyPop praises itself on being fully 3D. So I'm going to insert a clip here of one of my good friends Ravage, of one of his alerts for example, and things will just come flying into the screen and it's all fully rendered in 3D. One of the other things about PolyPop is that you actually do all of your alerts inside it. So with like standard OBS or even Streamlabs, you're using something like browser sources or any other way to bring them actually in, and a lot of the time you don't control that inside the software. Where PolyPop comes in is that it wants it to be the one-stop shop for everything, so you can trigger different things to happen upon the event and that will play the entire thing for you. PolyPop seems really cool and it's something I want to look into, but I'm very StreamerBot dependent, so we might need to look into it in the future. But Gale Level has done a great video on it and I'm going to throw it up in that card up there. If you were looking for just a standard chatbot, you really can't go wrong with some of the standards, which would be Nightbot and Stream Elements. They allow for the, the pretty standard way of creating a chatbot the same way that you would on Twitch or any other platform, except it'll just pipe it into your YouTube instead. I believe Nightbot's documentation is a bit better, and Stream Elements has been a little shaky on me in the past, but both of them are definitely worth a look and to see what fits your needs best. If you don't have a powerful gaming computer, you're not going to be playing games, and you just want to live stream to the world from YouTube, you don't need to have OBS or anything like that installed. You can do it directly from inside your YouTube studio, but there's also separate ones that you can take a look at. But honestly, one of the greatest improvements in terms of YouTube streaming has been one of the latest OBS updates, which allows you to specifically choose what broadcast you'd like to actually stream to, because on YouTube it can be weird. It's not like Twitch. Please, know that. But OBS tries to make it as simple as possible, where you can even just create a brand new stream fully inside of OBS without ever having to actually go on to the YouTube studio. Now, I wouldn't recommend this unless you'd like to, fine control some things. So if you do like to unlist your streams after they're finished, or if you want to upload custom thumbnails, add tags for SEO, everything like that, I would always recommend to use the YouTube studio. But it's nice to know that OBS is moving in this direction to make it great. I want to know what's holding you back from streaming on YouTube, so let me know in the comments down below. And again, don't forget to hit subscribe and stuff like that, where we make weekly videos talking about streaming platforms, streaming tools, and everything there is about content creation. I've been Tomo. Peace and love.